That would be great too. You'll have some time because Jim said he was going to speak 1 minute for every year of your government service. You're going to be here for a little while. The second thing is I hope you have briefed Henry that we really would appreciate no more of these spousal outbursts like we had at Tom's party. Although it added some fun to the day. I thought it was kind of fun, so that was fun. So we are here today to obviously celebrate Debbie's retirement, and you know, it's like a going away in some ways, a regular going away, changing jobs or something like that. But it's obviously a lot more than that, because while we're all sad to see her leave, we've all still got that excitement for her. This is a great new phase of your life you're entering. Very exciting time. And of course, that's all accompanied by the bitterness and envy of those who wish we could retire along with you. We're going to keep going as we can. I thought I would actually be really sad to see you leave. But over the last month or so, since you announced, seeing you walk around with that "I'm about to retire" smile on your face, it really got a little bit irritating. So you need to move along because you're bringing the rest of us down. So one of the challenges for somebody like Debbie when she's going away is, you know, my tendency is to kind of try to like to roast the person a little bit and bring some humor, but then it's Debbie. I mean, you know, nobody likes Debbie. You know, Debbie doesn't make mistakes. She doesn't have the foibles and the mistakes that the rest of us seem to have wear on our sleeve all the time. So I actually went to Henry and asked him if he could help me come up with any embarrassing stories or mistakes she made or anything like that. And Henry got this really scared look on his face. He said, "I have no independent recollection of Debbie ever making a mistake." And then I said, "Come on, Henry, you know, work with me. Give me a little help here." And he said, "Well, look, you have to realize, she's been with me through it all. She was there when I've had health issues. She was there when I had job issues. She was there when I've had money issues. She was there when we had issues with the house. She was there when Cherie had any issues. She was there when her family has any issues. Now, in retrospect, I can see how she's been some bad luck, but you know, she's never made a mistake. So you know, she's been a great. You know, you've told me before. She's been a great wife. I know she's been a great mom for you, and she talks about you guys all the time and loves you so much. And that's been one of the great things having her here. Is that we have a family here, and it's just that you all are part of the family along with us. One of the things that people said to me right when they got the announcement was the thing they couldn't believe was that you've been in the government for 40 years. The prevailing comment was like, "What did she start when she was 5?" So, but you know, Debbie's done a lot of unbelievable things in her life, and some in work and some out of work. And a few weeks before, I guess it was right before you announced that you were going to be retiring, one personal thing she told me about, she said was, "I'm going to run this half marathon." And who did you run that with? You ran that with?
Cherie.
Okay. And MJ. I'm going to run this half marathon. And I said,
yeah, and MJ.
I said, "I didn't realize you were a runner." She said, "Well, I'm not." And I said, "Oh, okay, but you've been training, right?" She says, "Well, no, not really." I said, "Well, when is this half marathon?" She said, "It's in 2 weeks." And I thought, well, that's gutsy, you know. So I said, "Well, you know, are you going to train some for it?" She said, "I'm going to train some for it." So I'm going to train some for it. So, you know, her office was right over by Tom's, and a few days before the marathon, or the half marathon, she went out to lunch and came back with a bag. And Tom asked her, I guess, with the bag what she was shopping for, and she pulls out these socks. She said, "Did you know they make special socks for running?" With a pattern on the bottom. And Tom told me later, he said, "You know, I didn't really have the heart to tell her, you know, that they make special shoes for running." And it keeps the heels from wearing out. That's kind of cool. So then she goes ahead and she runs in it, and you know, she told me what it was going to be, and that weekend I was praying for you. Thinking about, you know, I hope this goes over. That could be hard. That's a lot. That's 13 1/4 mile. That's a long way to go. So the next day, I get this email from her in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. So I've been here for hours. "Hi, Doug and Jim. I won't be in the office today." So what I'm thinking is, if it was me, it's like, I'm in traction. I can't feel my legs. I've got 6 IVs hooked up to me to replace all the fluids. But her email goes on. "I won't be in the office today. My sinuses are bothering me, and the medication I'm taking makes me drowsy." So here's a woman who doesn't run, doesn't train, goes and buys some socks, runs a half marathon, and she doesn't come to work because she's tired from her sinuses. Next day she comes in, asks her how she's feeling. fine. Thought I was going to have to take some ibuprofen, but I didn't. Pretty impressive. I thought it was pretty impressive. But Debbie kind of lives in the world of impressive. You know, I mean, she's always been so impressive and amazing here. I mean, you started paralegal when you started out, right, and doing litigation stuff. Became a supervisor at that. Started taking on more of the admin stuff. One of the most impressive things you've done is coming up with your job title. I still don't know exactly what that is. It's like supervisory, paralegal, administrative specialist, extraordinaire. I think you put the extraordinaire on. But it's, yeah, but now it's emeritus. So, you know, but you've always done an amazing job with everything. You're just so impressive. And this is not in any way a slight to Jim or to Bruce. Well, I can work it into a slight to Jim. I'll try to do that. But it's not a slight to Jim or Bruce or Frank or Paul or any of those people. But it's just the consensus. There is no doubt. If everybody says, if there's in every organization has that one person that is the key, the linchpin that keeps the gears moving and keeps everything going, and that is you. There's not a doubt. That's you. And like I said, that's not a slight to the leadership of the section or anything. But you just keep things running here. You keep it running on time. You keep the trains running on time. You do everything. I mean, the HR stuff, the personnel and HR would be close to the same. The HR stuff, you know, furniture, phones. I would say computers, but nobody can get the computers worked out, so we don't expect that. But you know, everything. There's not a person in here that hasn't been positively affected in your career by Debbie. She's done something for you. You may not even know it, but you probably do, because she does so much for so many people. And your excellence is just incredible at the way you do everything. Your competence is just unquestionable and amazing. You're smart. You're efficient. You're a great manager. You just all the job qualities you have. You just do everything so well here. You keep us running. But you know, I'm a relationship guy, and what I find that I love the most about you is that you do all the, you know, like I said with Tom, there's a lot of people that are good, really good at what they do, but it's the way you do it. I mean, you bring a serenity to the office and to everything you do that's just, it's hard to even imagine. You never seem flustered. There can be a million things going 50 different directions, and you're calm. You have an ease and a grace about you that's just indescribable. And it's been such a pleasure in this office, and so valued by everyone here to have that in our office. It just brings such a peace and a calm to our office, and it really did foster the whole family feeling that this office has always had, I think. And you know, whatever the problem was, we could come to you, and you always knew the right person to call. You always knew who to go to. But it was never, you never gave me the phone number of the person to call. You said, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. And it was taken care of. That's the way it always is. Debbie, what do we need to do about this? I'll take care of it. And it was done. And it's always the extra mile and the thoughtfulness and that you brought to your job. So I remember I'd be here late in the evening working.
Sure. Yeah, that one time.
After I got up to 6:30 to get her email. Yeah. So, and I would be leaving, and there'd be an office door open, and Debbie was in there. It was one of the new attorney's offices, and she's in there dusting the office, straightening it up, and putting flowers for the person for their first day so they have something nice to come into the next day. And that's just the kind of person you are, and we all love you for that. I mean, and that can't be replaced. You've been a presence in this office that just will not and cannot, and we don't want to replace it. And, you know, we can never do that. We'll always remember you the way you've been and all that. But, so, you know, I know all of us are going to miss you terribly. I know I speak for all of us when we say we're really going to miss having you here. Like I said, partly professionally, but mostly personally. And just because you're such a great person. And I know your family already knows that, but I hope it's nice to hear it from other people that see her every day also, to know what a great person she is and how much sunshine and love she has brought into this office. And from a personal perspective, I am really going to miss you. You've been one of my best friends here for years. And I've enjoyed hearing the stories about the kids and the family, and you've kind of watched my kids grow up too, and it's just, I've loved sharing those stories with you. And you've been part of our family, and we really just love you so much and appreciate all you've done. And like I said, we can't live without you, but we're going to have to try. That's been the big thing, is how are we going to live without Debbie? And it's like, well, we're just going to drive the train right off the cliff. And everybody's saying, well, you know, nobody wants to try to fill your shoes. But we're going to do our best to struggle on without you. But you will always be loved here and cherished. And we just wanted to thank you for all that you've done for all of us and the amazing friendship you've brought to us through these many years. So thanks so much.
Oh.